These crops are half the height they should be, really stunted growth.
Harvest is underway across the southern parts of the Prairies and in areas just north of Calgary. It's the beginning of the end of a tough growing season where the majority of farmers didn't receive anywhere near the amount of rain they needed.
We've had a pretty widespread drought all across from Alberta to Manitoba. Southern Manitoba is dry, southern Saskatchewan is really dry. In and around the Edmonton area, they've had a lot of rain, but it's been late.
Chitwood says for the most part, the head of the plant, that's where the grain is looking okay. But it's the stems that are incredibly short. In a year with a decent amount of moisture, this barley field should be about waist high. But as you can see, this crop barely reaches my knee. Now, this is a result of a very, very dry spring. When the crop was put in the ground and during the initial growing stage, it didn't receive enough rain. Now, the shortness of this crop will cause some issues during harvest.
It's going to be reduced quality of the straw because your straw is going to be limited, so it's going to be hard to bale, it's going to be hard to use, and in a feed shortage year, this is going to be another problem that's going to compound.
He says sourcing feed will be a widespread challenge as hay fields also saw stunted growth. It'll force some producers to bale their crops instead of selling it or taking on the costly challenge of importing hay from the U.S. Crop yield in the Calgary area and to the south is expected to be 33% lower than the 5-year average. It's an average which was already tilting to the low side, with rough drought conditions persisting since 2021. He's also reminding people to give farm equipment time and space if you're out and about.
Just beware of farmers. We're out on the roads and we're going to be busy the next few weeks.
In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.